Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cookery with Sydney. Yes, I don't think the camera's actually got the right angle there. Oh, yes, that seems to be better. I just have to look through here. Oh, yes. And it looks like, when you're looking at it, it looks like the camera's not actually getting the angle. It seems to be wider than it is, I don't know. So this evening we've been making some super soup. I was telling a girl the other day, I met a lady in the bar. I was telling her that I wandered lonely as a cloud. And she asked me, she said, "But where did you wander to? Lonely as a cloud. And why were you lonely? Had you no friends?" I said, "I'm still not too sure about the fucking camera, whether it's pointed in the right direction." She said, "What camera?" I said, "Never mind, it's something I'm thinking about doing in the future." So I told her anyway, I said, "I cannot tell you where I wandered lonely as a cloud." She said, "Why not?" I said, "But it's a secret." She said, "Surely you can tell me." I said, "If I tell you, perhaps some evening, after you've had a couple of drinks and a few of your tequila slammers that you like to knock back late at night, you may fall into the arms of some strange gentleman and tell him where I wander to, lonely as a cloud." And the next evening he may tell someone else. And then, what will happen? I will go off some evening, wandering lonely as a cloud, and there will be fucking people everywhere. That's why you can't tell anyone anything. These days, what with the internet and everything. She said, "You're probably right. Do you fancy coming home for a bit of how's your father?" I said, "I'd love to, but I'm making soup." She said, "You're not making soup now, you're having a drink." I said, "No, I will be making soup when I make the video about the situation that exists at this present moment in time." She said to me, she said, "Are you mad?" I said, "Yes, actually I am. I'm a paranoid schizophrenic." She said to me, she looked at me, she gave me this strange look. And she says, "Oh, that doesn't bother me. Most of my friends are paranoid schizophrenics." I said, "I'm also suffering. I also have borderline personality complex." She said, "Yes, I have friends with that too. And I've also been advised by my most recent diagnosis from a specialist in New York, one of the top specialists. He said I may have psychotic tendencies." She said, "Well, I don't have any friends with psychotic tendencies, but I do have a friend who has a friend with psychotic tendencies. He's serving life sentence in one of the hardest prisons in America. Apparently he murdered 58 people. 2 cows, 4 sheep, and a Siamese cat. And a budgie." I said, "My God, that's terrible." So anyway, we're getting back to the soup. I was actually asked by Jamie Oliver to make the video concerning my super soup. And I completely forgot about it until, well, I have everything in the pot now. As you can see, I bring over the camera. That's what I do. That's a good idea. I bring over the camera. I point it in here. You see in here? We have some bacon. That will also make a bit of stock. A lot of people are saying, "How can you make stock from bacon? It's going to be very salty." But that's the way it is. I'm not putting any salt in the soup. I have some potatoes, onions. I have some Irish onions and some Spanish onions. And we even put a couple of French onions in there, but you can't see them, because the French onions like to stay at the bottom until the soup is nearly finished, and then they'll pop their little heads up around here somewhere. There. And with loads of turnip, garlic, I have some cumin, not fresh cumin, because I'd have to go to Africa to get that, and it's too far away. just to make a pot of soup. It wouldn't be worth flying to Africa to get fresh cumin. I've also got some turmeric. I have some dillisk seaweed, some sea spaghetti in there, seaweed, and some sweet combo, seaweed. I've also got some basil, oregano, as we like to say in Italy, and basil, oregano, and there's some cracked Scottish red peppers, ordinary cracked pepper, black pepper. No salt, no salt. This is going to be a very natural kind of a soup because I'm a natural type of a guy. But here's some vegetables I prepared earlier. And I cook off a load of vegetables at a time. There's a load of broccoli in the back there as well. I nearly forgot about the back broccoli. And it's called back broccoli because I keep it in the back of the kitchen. People say, why would you do that? Well, actually, there's no space in the front. So, you can nearly smell the pungent aroma. Loads of onions in there, about 10 fucking onions. They give it that kind of oniony taste. Yeah? And I'll just have a little taste of it now to see. Broccoli, fresh broccoli, even on its own, is quite tasty. Oh my god, yum yum. This soup, I will eat this all week because I'm trying to, keep the weight down and everything. And afterwards I'm going to make porridge, and I have some plums, fresh plums which were picked out in the garden this morning. It's amazing that you can get fresh plums in Ireland in November. I told Jamie this morning, I said to Jamie, I'm going to pick some fresh plums for my porridge. He said, where will you get fresh plums this time of the year? I said, I have a greenhouse at the back. Catches the sunlight amazingly. It just does it. I said, yes it does. I have some pears in there, some raisins. Also some turmeric, some cumin, and some maple syrup. I let it rest. Later on I would put that into a big fucking pot with some porridge and some more seaweed. The seaweed has got a lot of iodine and a lot of things that give you energy. So that's it. Cookery 101. I'm going to leave this cooking, brewing, boiling on low heat now. Going to turn it down. I had a friend called Charlie Brown who told me how to turn it down. Yes. Anyway, as I said, at the beginning of this soup experiment, I was telling people I wandered lonely as a cloud. And it has come to that time again, in the evening, when I must wander lonely as a cloud. But beforehand I would go to the gym for 2 or 3 hours. I would go like a motherfucker on the cross trainer. I might do a little bit on the treadmill, the rowing machine, then I'll do some weights. Now money, I'm joking, I won't be doing a long episode in the gym this evening because there's football on. Northern Ireland are playing Switzerland in the World Cup qualifier at 7:45. As it is 5 to 7 now, I will go to the gym for 20-30 minutes, have a quick swim, a sauna, jacuzzi, and woof! Good night, God bless, may the force be with you.